Guys, my name is Tommy, and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. Today's show is all about the GRILLS 11002b and a nice rack, 6 pounds of prime beef short ribs. Oh yeah. Guys, so look, if this is your first time here and you do like what you saw, I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time the channel does a future upload. All right, man, so without further ado, let's fire up the Z-Grill and prep out our beef short ribs. Guys, as noted, if you could find these beef short ribs, man, you definitely want to get to smoking these. I picked these up at Wild Fork. I'll leave information on them down below, or check your local butcher. So look, the cleanup on this is pretty simple. What you got to do here is you want to score the back. Okay, you don't want to pull that membrane as you would on a pork rib, because the beef ribs will probably fall apart. So score the back. Some people remove the membrane off the top, but they'll remove the fat also. I do like to leave it on, as fat is flavor, and you'll never know that membrane was there. So I like to just score it up a little bit. Look, I'm going to go with a killer combo of carnivore black. That'll be the bottom layer. Then I'm going to do an Uncle Steve Shakes competition cow powder and then hit it with the black again. The black has a charcoal peppery type flavor, and that Uncle Steve Shake competition cow powder is going to give us a little bit of salt, a little bit of bite, and I have a feeling this is going to be a killer combo. We have enough moisture on that rack that we don't need a binder. And of course, you definitely want to get all sides, including the back. I always like to put a little bit on the back. Just a little bit, no big deal. Oh yeah. Oh. Guys, and as noted, man, 250 to 275. We'll get a water pan underneath to keep the ribs moist. And I am telling you again, man, if you've not done beef short ribs, you definitely want to track these down and smoke these up. All right, guys, look, man, so the plan here basically is anywhere between 250 and 275 will work. We will spritz along the way, and I'll bring you back for that. I'm thinking about a 5-hour smoke, and although I will be enjoying one of these ribs tonight, I do have a recipe to follow on the flat top that I'm going to use the beef short ribs to whip something up special. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that video, which will probably come out after this. Oh yeah. All right, guys, man, we are 2 hours in. I have not even peeked at it. We are going to do that together. I got a 50-50 apple cider vinegar and water here, so let's go in together. Let's check it out and go from there. Oh yeah. This will be a 2-hour rib check, and the thing you want to do here is you want to make that bark, sure that bark is nice and set before you do spritz it. And the way to do that is just put your finger on it. If the rub stays on the meat and doesn't transfer to your finger, it is time to spritz. Guys, look at that, 273, 279 in the pit. 275 on the controller. I am real impressed with that. We are approximately 4 hours in, and I'll tell you what, man. Oh, yeah. Now, usually I don't take them out. I just want to give you guys a nice close-up. We got a nice pull back, man. We got some nice moisture. The bark is looking good, man. I mean, these suckers are dripping. We will give them a quick spritz, close that lid, and take it right to toothpick tender. Oh yeah. All right, guys, man, we are about 5.5 hours in, a little over than 5.5 hours in, actually, man. And I have to tell you, man, this is about one of the nicest looking racks of beef ribs that I've ever smoked. I mean, the bark is right there, man. The juice is just flowing out of these suckers. Let's go in and get a temp. I am pretty sure they are done. We'll get them on the table. Now, look, you don't have to rest beef ribs as long as you would say a brisket. You know, you just want to get it down to that 150, 160 range where it's nice and safe to eat and so forth. So we'll put it on the board, we'll rest it, and then we'll come back for a quick taste test. Now, look, remember, I'm going to spin off these beef ribs into something special on the flat top on the griddle. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. Yeah. I mean, there ain't much that needs to be said there. Look at that pullback. I mean, these are dinos at their finest right here. That is about the saltiest, pepperest bark that you'll ever taste. I mean, that is heaven on a stick. Oh man, I am real impressed how this Z-Grill handled these ribs, man. I didn't even have to really pay attention to the pit, man. This sucker was spot on. All right, guys, I remembered after I had put it on the board in my haste and my excitement to get it off that I forgot to probe it on camera and get a temp check on camera. I did do it when the camera was off. I can tell you it was a little over 200 Fahrenheit. She's rested a little bit now, but you could see, man, she is probe tender all the way, man. There is zero resistance on this sucker, man. And again, we're a little over 5.5 hours, man. And I'll tell you, man, she's got a dynamite bark, man. She's got some good juice. This is going to be fun, man. I'm going to turn the cameras around. Remember, again, man, I am going to just do one slice, leave the other one whole for another recipe. The other one I'll take in the house and share it with the wife, maybe. Oh, yeah. So look, man, let me turn these cameras around, get a good shot, cut the sucker open, quick taste test, and we'll wrap up the show. I mean, come on. That is a lot of goodness right there, trust me. I mean, that's easily will feed probably 3, 4, 5 people, man. I'm gonna take this in live for that taste test. Guys, smash that subscribe button because this is gonna be one hell of a summer. Alright guys, look, man, what could one say? The Z-Grill held temp perfectly, man. I mean, she must have stayed between 10 and 15 Fahrenheit from what it was actually set at. And I am talking the control panel, and that is pretty good, man, considering some of these pits are, you know, 30, 40 degrees in a different temperature range. So I was definitely impressed with that, man. And she fluctuated just a little bit on and off. That releases more smoke into the food, so that is what you want for a pellet grill. So look, man, definitely impressed with the Z. And look, you're going to be seeing that sucker all summer long, man. So I am looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys are too. The smoke ring is not bad. It is developing now a little bit more as the meat sits. She develops more, man. But nice and juicy, man. I took a little bit of a taste off camera. I'm gonna get another one on camera, man. If you've never done these beef dino ribs, man, these short ribs, you definitely got to find these. I got these at Wild Fork. I got no association with those guys. They just had a good price on them. I picked them up, man. This is a treat, man, and it is definitely well worth it. You know, this hardcore right here has got that little peppery taste going here, and this Uncle Steve's shake got a little bit of a bite. That is competition cow powder, man. That was the perfect call for these ribs, man. just very flavorful. I mean, they call these brisket on a stick, man. In some ways, I like these better than a brisket, man. It's just juicy, man. The bark is just so friggin' good, man. This is easily, besides beef chuck, which is up there at the top, this is top 3 things for me to smoke, man, is these beef ribs. And in some way, I definitely like these better than pork ribs for sure. All right, guys, man, we are going to close out this show. Again, we beat the rain. The weather is starting to turn. You can see I had to cover up a little bit. The wind is starting to gust, man. You know the deal, man. It is Jersey. That's all going to change over the next coming weeks or so, and I am definitely looking forward to this summer as we hit this Z grill, as we hit that pit boss. Of course, we got the char griller and the Masterbuilt, man, so this is going to be a fun summer for sure. Of course, my Patreons and YouTube join members are rolling now on the screen. If you want information on that, check it out down below. It's a little bit more access to me. Other than that, I appreciate all you guys that watch. Hit that thumbs up. Share the video. You know the deal. And until next time, we will see you soon.